The night is silent, yet your mind refuses to rest. Thoughts swirl like restless currents in a stormy sea. You replay conversations, imagine failures, predict disasters that may never come. You lie awake, exhausted, asking yourself, why can't I stop? You feel trapped, as though the walls of your mind are closing in, yet they are walls you built yourself. This is the relentless tyranny of overthinking, the shadow of anxiety, and it is invisible yet suffocating. You might have tried distractions, meditation, even advice from friends, but nothing seems to work. What if the solution isn't to fight your mind, but to understand it, to see it clearly for what it is, and reclaim your freedom from within? Overthinking is not just thinking too much. It is a mind caught in endless loops, spinning possibilities, replaying the past, and imagining the future as if every worst-case scenario is inevitable. Anxiety is the weight it adds, a constant low hum that turns every small worry into a mountain. We mistake these storms for reality, believing that our thoughts are truth, when in fact they are interpretations, stories our mind tells us to make sense of uncertainty. Imagine believing every rumor you hear, every fleeting emotion, every impulse is fact. Life would feel unbearable. And yet, this is what we do with our own thoughts. We elevate them, feed them, and wonder why the world feels heavy, why calm feels unreachable. The first step toward freedom is understanding the mind's nature. The Stoics teach us that events themselves are neutral. It is our judgment of them that creates suffering. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Your anxiety is not the enemy. Your judgment of what might happen is." Overthinking is a habit, a lens that magnifies fear and minimizes reason. To break free, we must observe the mind as a detached witness. Picture a river flowing past a rock. You are not the rock. You are the river watching the rock pass. Every worry, every fearful scenario is a passing current. Naming them, observing them without clinging, is the first step in reclaiming control. This is not avoidance, it is mastery. You do not silence the mind by force, you quiet it through clarity. Once you understand the nature of thought, solutions become a practice, not a theory. Begin by differentiating between what is within your control and what is not. Your actions, your choices, your attention, these are yours. The outcomes, the reactions of others, the twists of fate, these are not. Anxiety thrives in the space between what is and what we imagine might be. When you focus only on what you can act upon, you cut the roots of overthinking. Begin each day with intention. Today I will act where I can. I will release what I cannot. At night, reflect. I acted where I could. I release the rest. This simple, repeated practice trains the mind. Each time a worry arises, you ask, is this mine to solve? If not, you let it drift away. Another essential practice is the art of grounding. Stoics recommend daily reflection, journaling, and mindful observation. When thoughts spiral, write them down. See them clearly, externalized as if they belong to someone else. Meditate not to empty the mind, but to observe it. Walk outside, notice the world around you, the sky, the wind, the rhythm of your own breath. Each moment of awareness is a tether pulling you back from the storm. And importantly, embrace impermanence. What feels catastrophic now will be a memory tomorrow. Anxiety has no permanence, it is always passing. Seeing life from this perspective shifts your relationship with fear. You do not eliminate thought, you understand its temporality, and in that understanding, its power diminishes. Reflection deepens when we accept that life is unpredictable. We cannot control the outcomes, only our responses. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Most of our fears exist only in our minds. Overthinking convinces us that the future is fixed, that the worst-case scenario is inevitable. The Stoic approach is different. We prepare for what we can, accept what we cannot, and meet reality with reason, patience, and calm. This mindset transforms anxiety into awareness, overthinking into discernment, and fear into presence. Life becomes manageable not because it is predictable, but because you are grounded in your own agency. Finally, we arrive at peace, not by silencing the mind, but by mastering it. Thoughts will come, anxiety will visit. That is human. But you are the witness, the vast space in which all storms appear and dissolve. Each worry, each fear, each imagined disaster is a cloud passing across the infinite sky of your awareness. You watch, you breathe, you let it pass. There is freedom in this observation, strength in this detachment, and serenity in the knowledge that your mind, once a tyrant, can become your greatest ally. Calm is not the absence of thought, it is the mastery of it. By practicing control, reflection, and acceptance, you turn anxiety into clarity and overthinking into insight. And so, as you move through your days, remember this quietly: the present moment is enough. The mind is a tool, the storm is natural, and you are the observer. Life will not always be calm, but you can always stand unmoved within yourself. In the rhythm of breath, in the flow of impermanent moments, in the clarity of reason, you find the quiet that has always been waiting beneath the noise. Let thoughts rise, let them pass, and return always to the stillness within. There, in that space, lies freedom, unchanging, eternal, and yours to reclaim.